from KBTX.
All right.
Hey, Jaxson, what has this early part of your Aggie career been like? And maybe what are some of the things that you brought with you from Ada, Oklahoma with your game that you learned that maybe is translating here at the college level?
The biggest thing for me is just making sure that I'm listening to everybody and taking advice from everybody, soaking everything in, and making sure that I'm playing or doing my role and what the coaches are asking me to do. So come in and shooting the basketball and trying to get as many rebounds as I can is the main thing, and just making sure that I'm doing everything I can to make sure that this team wins. So that's the biggest thing for me. So just making sure that as a young guy, I'm taking everything and soaking it in and making sure that I'm listening to what the older guys have to say, the coaches, everybody on the staff.
What's been the biggest challenge of the transition, to the college level so far for you?
I'd probably say the speed of the game and the physicality of it. But, I'm adjusting to it, and it's going to come naturally.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go on to Mike Lucas from KAGS and then Olin.
Hey, Jaxson, what's the key to putting together back-to-back consistently good performances? You guys seem to have played a good game, then followed it up with a bad game, then bounced back. So what's the key to putting two good games together back-to-back?
I think the big thing for us is, like you said, staying consistent. We can't beat ourselves. I think last game we beat ourselves, and we just have to figure out a way to not turn over the ball, make sure that we're putting the body on everybody and rebounding like we should be. We're an undersized team, so we have to make sure that as an undersized team that we're getting the boards and making sure we get a shot every possession. If we can't get a shot every possession, then it's going to give us no chance to win. So I think that's a big thing, is getting the shot every possession and making sure that we try and get our offensive rebounds. And on the defensive end, kind of the same thing, making sure that we rebound, putting the body on everybody.
And then as a follow-up, but on a different note, Coach Williams said he thinks you're the youngest player in college basketball this year. Do you ever look around and is it kind of surreal to be playing college instead of your senior season in high school now?
Yeah, it is. It's an adjustment for me, and it's kind of weird, but I'm getting used to it. And it's a lot of fun playing against all these older guys and getting to learn. I think of it as I'm ahead of all the people that where I should be right now. I should be in high school. So playing against all these older guys is good for me, and I think it'll really help in the future.
Thanks, Jaxson.
Thank you.
All right, let's move to Olin Buchanan from Texas and then Andrew.
Yeah, Jaxson, what's your comfort level being out there on the floor and in the offense right now?
I think it was a little weird at first, trying to figure out what I should do and kind of what my role was on the team. But I think with more games coming in and the more practices I get, I'm kind of getting more confident in my play and playing with my teammates. I think as the season goes on, I'll be better, and I kind of like how things are looking right now for me and my position. So we'll see how it goes.
What was at first, were you at all hesitant to take a shot? And if so, how much has that changed?
I wouldn't say so, no. I think that the more time that I get on the floor is kind of how I'm getting to learn what shots I need to take and what shots I don't need to take. So it's just good being out there and getting the minutes that I'm getting because I'm learning, like I said. So it's all part of the process.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, we're got a couple more. We'll go to Andrew Hattersley from Gig'em 247 and then Justin.
Yeah, Jaxson, coming off of the game against South Carolina, what's the key to turning the page and kind of focusing on Tennessee?
Like I said earlier, the biggest thing is rebounding and not turning the ball over. We can't beat ourselves. With us, the turnovers are a really big problem, so we have to figure out how to take care of the ball. And we know that Tennessee is a really good defensive team, so making sure that we take care of the ball and don't give them the ball is the biggest thing.
Thanks a lot.
All right, last person on the queue is Justin Woodard.
Hey, Jackson, you see the ranking next to Tennessee coming into your house. That get the juices flowing even more, or do you even care about how high they're ranked?
I think for the team, it's a big challenge and it's a test for us mentally and physically, but I think we're all up for it and we just have to work hard and everything will pan out how it's supposed to. So, but for me personally, I think that this is a great challenge for everybody and I'm excited for it.
And just one quick follow-up, like you said, rebounding and turnovers. You know, if we go by the stats, but we know y'all aren't going to score in the high 70s or 80s. So going into a game and knowing that you're not probably going to do that, what's the key to hanging around in a game like this?
Getting defensive stops, I'd say. Defense is the biggest thing. I mean, if you stop them on defense, then they'll score less points, and that's all you can do, really.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's on the queue. We have all the questions on the queue. Travis, I noticed that you're a late arrival. Do you have a question or are you good?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay, Jackson, you're all done. Thank you.
Thank you.